Hi, we are reading Chapter 5, Leaving Grey House. Leaving Grey House, friends. Chapter 5, Leaving Grey House. Remember, they just had their meeting at Grey House. Okay, for the next 2 days, Lungwort worked on the speech he intended to make to Mr. Okex. Okay, so the dad, Lungwort, is going to make a speech to Mr. Okex. He did this in his study, an old boot that Farmer Lamont had left behind the front hall steps. Oh, that's cute. His little study's in a boot. He's a mouse, you know. After lining the boot with potato sacking, Lungwort had chewed out a couple of windows. And then he used a plaid, it's like a design, plaid, it's like a checkered kind of look with lines. It's a design that you can put on your clothing. A plaid necktie to curtain the entryway. So it was like a little opening, little piece of fabric. Now and again, he emerged, papers in hand, seeking out older members of the family. He'd corner them and say, I need you to listen to this. Oh, Mrs. Rogers does that a lot. Sometimes I have ideas and I want to ask somebody, what do you think? What do you think of this? I want to know. Okay. After reading a paragraph or two, he insisted upon knowing what the listener thought. What do you think? Tell me, how did that sound? Did that sound interesting or good or not good? Tell me what you think. He wants to know. If there were compliments, he said something like, no, I don't want flattery. Ooh, flattery. Flattery. Write it down. Write it down. I'm writing that word down right now. Flattery. Hover cam. Go. Flattery. 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 Anybody know what it is? Yes. Ooh, good word. Insisted. Insisted. Like, you have to do it. Insisted. Have to. Insisted. There it is. And then flattery. Yes, Barry, you got an idea?
And what they're saying is true.
Today we are going to be working
So let's start with our what is
right
true.
now. I'm going to put everyone in the waiting room.
2 plus
and I will
4.
see you. Vanessa, what's 2
Yes,
plus 4?
flattery, compliment. Now there's authentic compliments, like, wow, that was really rad, thank you so much. And then there's like flattery compliments, which is like, you're just so good at everything. Like things that are a little bit less authentic, and like, I don't know, it sounds really good. I mean, I don't know, everything you do is nice. Like it's a little flattery, and you're like, I don't want to be flattered. I want like a real compliment. Somebody's calling my name. Who's calling my name? Is that George?
Emma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And we take away 2 of them. How many more do we have left, Isabella?
Ollie,
Not 4.
With the kind words. Yeah, it can be very kind words. But remember, flattery is a little tiny bit different. Here's my thoughts on flattery. Flattery sometimes can be not super authentic. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm just flattering them. It means sometimes you're saying super nice things, but you don't totally mean it. Or maybe you're not very specific. You're like, oh, you're just so good at everything. And you're like, thanks for the flattery. Like, I'm glad you think I'm good at everything, but I don't really believe the whole thing. I want something specific. Instead of, oh my gosh, 3, I really liked the way you use describing words. Now 3 feels like she has a compliment. She feels like it's a real compliment. So flattery is almost like, I'm just going to make you feel good, but I don't know if I really mean all of it. Like it's a little different. So flattery. Some of it's good. Depends on the flattery. Okay, moving and grooving. Here we go. He didn't want flattery. I can't use that, he said. I need hard criticism. He wants critique. He wants somebody to give him the feedback, give him the feed forward. Like, let's go. I want the stuff. I want you to say, I wonder if, everybody show me. I wonder if that's criticism. Criticism is like, I wonder if you could do this. I wonder if you could do that. I'm wondering if you could like make that better. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for some criticism to make things better. He wants it all to be better. Okay. Now, when he received criticism, he always argued that his way was best. Oh, that's interesting. He's one of those people. So that's kind of funny. Mrs. Rogers is like, yes, give it to me. I want the feedback. I want the feed forward. I want to know what you think. I want to get better. I want you to say, I wonder if you could do this. I want that because I want to get better. But Lungwort is like, he says he wants it. He's like, don't flatter me. Give it to me hard. Give me the real stuff. And then someone will give it to him. And then he's like, no, but actually my way's better. So that's fun. Some people do that. Sometimes people are like, they say they want it, but then they really can't handle it. So our job in life is to become people that can handle it. And like, thank you very much. Tell me more. Thank you. 3 ideas.
This only equals 8? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I wasn't scooted over enough. So we have 10 equals 10.
Yeah. You asked, right? I mean, yeah, I know. It's hard, right? It's hard to be people that truly want the feedback. It's hard. Okay, so once he got it, then he'd go in a grump. Oh, I love that word. You should totally put that word. It's actually an easy word, grump. This is an easy word to put in writing, grump. G-R-U-M-P. It's like literally spelled like it sounds. Grump. Yeah, so it's like grumpy. It's like kind of angry, frustrated, like grumpy. Grumpalicious, right? Grump. You could use grump in your writing. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. It'd be fun to use grump in your writing, don't you think? Okay, now moving and grooving. I'm going back to my camera. Hello. Hello. Okay. He went off in a grump to make minute. Minute is like super, like tiny, like minute. Like he'd make a teensy change. Minute changes. Minute subtractions. He'd take it out. Take it out. Or additions. Maybe he'd add something to his text. None of which had anything to do with either compliments or criticisms. Okay. So he kind of did what he wanted, I guess. While Longmore prepared his speech, a committee busied itself. Committee is like a group of people. It's like the government stuff we've been doing. Like a group of people, they made things happen. Okay, they made the decisions. So the committee flattered itself making a white flag. No one knew whether the flag of this kind was Longmore's idea or Mr. Oakax's demand. Even so, whenever there was such a permission party, as the younger mice called it, a crisp new flag was carried, so Mr. Oakax would have no doubt as to the mice's intention. We got our white flag. I don't know if you guys know what a white flag means. Like peace, like we come humbly, like we're fine, we surrender, everything's fine. White flag. Truce. We have a peaceful agreement. Yes. Lots of ways to look at that. So it's carried so that he would have no doubt of the mice's intentions. Now Mr. Oakax would have well, actually, it would be Poppy's job to march along with her father bearing the flag. So Poppy had to carry the flag, like, we're here, Mr. Oakax. You're not causing a problem. Don't eat me. Right? Poppy, meanwhile, did what she'd been told to do, relating the facts of Ragweed's death to all the family. Oh, poor Poppy. That's tough.
Okay.
Everyone was upset by the story. Good, they should be. That's horrible. Being eaten by Mr. Oakax was a shared nightmare. Nobody wanted it to happen. No.
It hurts your mind?
Moreover, it happened with some regularity, which means it's happened before. It means other people have been eaten. Oh my God. George, should I take a pause? Or are you good? You good? Or you're just playing? You're just playing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Because he's a little confused too, Victoria.
Moreover, it happened with some regularity. They were all scared of him. They were all scared of him. Can you believe it? There was considerable, oh, this is a word. There was considerable tut-tutting. I don't know what that means. Tut-tutting. I'm kid you not. It says tut-tutting. You want to see it? I'm going to show it to you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Tut-tutting. I'm proving it to you right here. I'm going to zoom into it. Look at that. There it is. Tut-tutting. There was considerable tut-tutting. And much whisker twitching. Whisker twitching. What do you think?
Every single page. Because we do work on our
Oh, tut-tut-tut.
We kind of do work all over. So I cannot seem to find in my red area. Good job, sweetie.
Anybody else have an idea on tut-tutting? I don't know. I've never heard it. I think they made it up. It was in quotes, like it was a fake word. What do you think, Olivia?
All right. You can use, I'm going to use red, orange. Okay, that's everybody ready?
Like annoying. Maybe. I don't know. Right? Okay. So there it is. They were whisker twitching. Maybe they're annoyed, right? Yet while everyone expressed sorrow, Poppy suspected that few grieved. That's a word, grieved. Grieved. Do you know that word, grieved? You should use it in your writing. It's pretty intense. It's an intense word. I've had to have a lot of it in my life, and it's tough stuff. Grieved.